god, this account, I swear. Oh my god. Right, are we live? Are we live? I hope we are. We are live. Hallelujah, it's worked. And, oh crap, that's loud. Let me just make sure I got the microphone on, because that would be useful. I swear to God, this PlayStation gets slower every single time I try and stream. And we have the microphone plugged in. Excellent! Oh, and Sheng's put it in the wall. He was leading, and now he's not. So, I can't really spectate one-shot qualifying. So it is currently... Who is it first? It is Keza. Keza is the first one. Let me put up the stream. There we go. Are we up and running? Yes, we are. And it will be Keza who takes pole position here in Italy, followed by Siege, followed by Jake the Slayer. Yash is fourth, not by much though. Thank you very much. I'll quickly do a quick rundown of the order once we get the final screen. So it is Keza on pole by 7 tenths over Siege, with Jake the Slayer third and Yash is fourth. Pricey fifth, DJ much more comfortable this weekend in sixth. Swanshanks is seventh, Bad Peso eighth, Cody ninth, Han is 10th, Page 11th, British Giant 12th, Slippery Tuna 13th, PBE Vice Sheng, who was going to get pole, crashing out in 14th. Mr. Rage got disqualified. Menace didn't set a time, and neither did Bradfield. Yo, my name is Joe. Oh, God. Afternoon, hello Dylan. We're finally on the main account. I'm back. After last week, the main account decided that it didn't want to work for me, which was quite annoying, because I needed it, and it decided to not work. Oh, crikey, everyone's logging in. Afternoon, good afternoon, Hannah. Welcome to the stream. Now I wait. Right, we now wait for the race to get underway. As my chair rubs against that. Oh, thank you, Jake Wilson, for the 100 bits. Thank you. Good way to start the stream. Still not in the top 3 of the most bits, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. You need to give us 55,000 as you did Swanshanks. Do we have a formation lap? Yes, we do. So Keza leads the the grid away, all on the soft tyres by the looks of it. There we go. So Keza does indeed lead them away. Siege alongside in second. Jake the Slayer third. Yash is fourth. Pricey fifth. DJ sixth. Swanshank seventh. Bad Peso eighth. Cody ninth. Han is 10th. Page 11th, the British Giant 12th, Slippery Tuna is 13th, PBE Vice Sheng, who I think will definitely be making up ground, is 14th, Mr. Rage 15th, Menace 16th, and Bradfield rounds out the field in 17th, and Price is already been disqualified. That's a good start. So they now begin the fairly long formation lap, because of course F2 cars are nowhere near as quick as an F1 car, so this formation lap feels a lot longer. Code's lagging everywhere for me. Well, we can't do much about that, Han, I'm afraid, because... Well, yeah, he's very laggy, even though I can see that. But as long as the dams don't come together, then that would be bad. I think we have both. Let's have a look. We have both Carlins. We have both BWTs. I don't actually know their names. We have both Primers. Yep, if we do. Do we have both Cheruzes? We do have both Cheruzes, both dams. Only one Univirtuosi, one ART. Slippery Tune has binned it on the formation lap, which I think is impressive in whatever car that is. Tell me, is it? Can I have another look, please? Can I please? What car that is? Vice Sheng in Trident, I think. Trident's, yeah, sides of Trident. Then you have the Campos gang, and then the BWT brings up the back of the field. So Keza is already coming round to end the formation lap, so it's gone quicker than even I expected. Just the way it is. Right, Tuna. Yeah, Tuna did not have the... Well, he got his tyres warmed up, but not, I don't think quite the way he would have wanted to get them warmed up. We've got to wait for Bradfield, who's coming around the Parabolica now. Of course, this is for Formula 2. This is our championship. Last week was Hungary. He said Bahrain, but obviously we're not doing it in linear order, we're doing it the way we want to do it, which is in every jumbled up order possible. So here comes Bradfield up to the line. Of course, he won't have far to go because he is the last of the 17 drivers here today. 17 out of 22, that ain't too shabby whatsoever. He goes into his slot. Keza here, got to wait now for them to all load up. Hopefully there's no lagging lobby, because that would suck. Nope. You're gonna give me a full. Are you gonna give us? Oh yeah. Here we go. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Siege immediately has a far superior spark to Keza. Keza is down. Yash already past Jake the Slayer on the long run down to turn 1. Is he have to have a go into turn 1 for Keza? No, he backs out of it. Oh, and then Carlin behind of Jake the Slayer, nearly going to the back of Yash. Do they get it all cleanly through turn 1? No, there is a spin up. No, it's just, yeah, I think it's just Cody lagging like all hell. Hands on the grass and down in last. But it is Siege who leads the field away, coming into the end of the first sector. I think we do have a couple of... Yeah, we have Pricey and Bad Peso both having a go, and all Weisheng already up to 8th from 14th. He is very racy in the first sector of the lap so far. I need to click to reload. I've got an advert. Great. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. That is Slippery Tuna. He's gone for the spin. He looks like he still has his full front wing. I'm rhyming like a rap god here today. Yash currently in 3rd. It's looking pretty clean, but Swanshank's in the slipstream with Bad Peso. Of course, no DRS yet enabled. Weisheng having a go at Pricey, possibly into Ascari. No, he backs out of it. So everyone has survived. Yeah, everyone survives. Ascari, no! I spoke too soon. Bad Peso has not survived, and he's collided with someone. It's Pricey. Pricey's out of the race. And oh, that was Reset's track. And Pricey's out, and it's a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car has been deployed. Oh, it's full course caution. Pricey leaves the session. Safety car has been deployed, and Bad Peso has a 5-second penalty. Obviously, the commentator's curse working immediately, as Yash has already got 5 seconds to win in the pit lane. I don't know why he is pitting, because those mediums aren't going to last up to the end of the race. But, you know, we let Yash do things, and I drop my phone on the floor. Most impressive. No, not bad. No, nothing's broken, so that's good. Right, safety car now, so we all, of course, bunch up behind the leaders, which is not Paige. That's how Paige was still leading the race. It is still Mr. Siege, who... Oh, okay, yes, so it's still catching up to the safety car because the safety car came out so late in the lap that Siege was already passed. Very confused, so he jumped the safety car. Which would have been a wee bit illegal, don't you know? Cool. These cars. Of course, Pricey crashed. Ooh, Jamie. It wasn't really Pricey's fault. It was just more of I came under Ascari, and it so happened to be the Bad Peso was facing the wrong direction. And there we go. They finally fixed. In AI mode, that's kind of illegal. There we go. Not first. And who's that pitting? British Giant in the pits. PBE. Jake the Slayer also pitting. Into the pits. They all come into the pits. Where is Yash? Because Yash, of course, did that pit stop the first lap round. How are they all doing in the pit lane? It looks like for the most part, I think Yash is going to jump them all. Or he might not. Depends how quickly he gets out of the paddock. Of course, all these guys doing merely 37 miles an hour. Yash going up to nearly 170, 155, 180. Where are the drivers coming out of the pit lane? There they are, and Yash does indeed blast past, of course, with that 5-second time penalty for being in the pit lane. Because he's a bit of a spoon. Oh my god, I feel so achy. Stupid vaccine. This is why, KG, you've got to get vaccinated, because it makes you feel awful. So now Cody will be the last one to catch the safety car, so the safety car I don't think will be in this lap, probably be in the end of the next lap. It is really... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm stomach. I've been mullered by the vaccine. Ah dear. Found it at last. Welcome Mushroom, you found it to the collection of fun. Yep, so we're still waiting for all these guys to catch up. So Yash has pitted. I mean, I can see why it's a good idea, but I mean, it just makes you have a very warm soft. Oh, and Swanshank is type penalty. So yeah, a few more people pitting. I think they've all realised safety car isn't coming to the end of this lap, and when it pits, well, all the soft runners will have to pit at the end of lap 5, because that's normally when they pit anyway. So yeah. And I mean, this is the Monza we're talking about. It's not exactly the most tyre wearing of all tracks and circuits. I mean, you got well, if we follow Yash on his lap around, he's the first of those to have pitted. If you look at it, look, mediums, you have the Curva Grande, which I mean, is basically just a slight, if it's like touching the wheel to go round. Don't mind watching others spin them. Fair enough. Oh, a slippery tuna hand, forgetting which way they're supposed to be actually in order. Then you have the chicane, again, not exactly a high maintenance corner, third gear, fourth in a Formula 1 car. Then you have the first of the Lesmos, which again, the corners are so quick at this track. What is Slapping Tuna Hand doing? I think Yash is going to get a bit annoyed. Yep, Hand's got a 5-second time penalty. I think she was letting Tuna back through, and Tuna basically went, ayo, what? So I'm sure Hand will get very angry in the chat very shortly. As Tuna goes off the track anyway. I think Yash isn't quite able to get past him. Yep. Right, we might actually get some racing at the end of this lap, because we have literally had one, well, I haven't even barely had a full lap of racing before someone put it in the wall. So Yash is effective race leader once everyone ahead of pits, but of course there will still be another 10 or so laps to go. Yeah. Oh dear. So, Yash, Tuna, and Ham. So the leader is Keza, so we'll go on board Mr. Rage. Of course, we don't want Mr. Rage, if he's watching this, to get a very sneaky advantage. I don't know how he would, but you know. Skate used to do it back in the day, so I will keep up with it. Mr. Rage coming round the long 5 o'clock. Keza's caught to the back of the safety car. Safety car is now in. And they have the long slipstream fest. Anyone close enough? As Ham gets another 5 seconds. Yash is pretty close to Slippery Tuna, but he's got Jake the Slayer right up behind him. Is Tuna going to go defensive into turn 1? No, but Yash is going to the inside to cover off Jake the Slayer into turn 1. These guys go. Does Yash get the move done on Tuna? He does. Tuna pushed a little deep, and I think, yep, Jake the Slayer. Oh, they do collide. I think that was a bit of, Tuna's wing gone. Is it Tuna's wing damaged? Yes, it is, and he's in the grass. Yeah, that is Tuna's race, more or less run. As Han and Cody hold each other up in the pit lane. Out front though, it is Keza who continues to lead after the restart here. Yash on those medium tyres, they will start coming. How many races? 2. No, just a single feature race today. That's how we do it. Just not qualifying, a single feature race. Yash absolutely flying through the second leg. Bad poster stuck behind Page. Yash is going to capitalise to catch right up to the back. The leaders at the front basically have to push as hard as they can. Try and make these soft tyres go as long as they can, so that when they do pit, they don't come up 90 seconds behind. But they're not going to be able to do it. Yash has got to be careful through Ascari. He cannot put it in the car. He cannot do what bad pace, so, and he does get a 3-second time penalty. And Page did put it in the wall. Well, there again. Doesn't matter. As Shane looking past him, Shanks is gone. Yep, that is out of the part. That is out of the Ascari. It's the second one, and there's another safety car to save the bacon. Quite literally everyone who's not yet pitted. Into the pits he comes. Into the pits comes Mr. Rage, DJ, Menace, Peso. Yash, of course, staying out, which he basically can because, you know, he's pitted already. Yeah, Yash keeping to the delta. There is the safety car, only just come out the pit lane. No, but It's a Saturday afternoon. People are going to be watching the race. You know, qualifying when it restarts in a couple of weeks' time. So, yeah. Also means I can go to work. And Mr. Rage is on wet tyres. Is he on wet? No, no way, it's Mr. Rage. That's got to be. It's got a glitch. You know, a glitch. Surely. Surely, right? He's not actually on wet tyres. Come on, he's not the pit lane. He's going to be on dries. No, he's on wet tyres. Mr. Rage is on wet tyres. Either he knows something we don't, or he just did a boo-boo. Yeah, he's on wet tyres. Interesting strategy. Interesting strategy from Mr. Rage. So Yash does indeed lead the field. Jake Slayer has pitted for a set of softs. Field again straight out because why not? No, they do not. If you put an F1 setup on, the car will not do it then. Yash is pitting. Interesting. If it's a serve of it will service 5 seconds. I assume we're going to a set of softs. He will indeed. So Yash using the safety car to pit. As Sheng now takes the lead and will indeed be stuck behind the safety car. So out of the pits comes Yash as Mr. Rage pits, obviously off those wet tyres. I don't know why he went onto them. So Yash out of the pits. In comes Mr. Jake the Slayer. Everyone's just pitting. I think is that the new wing for Mr. Rage? Might have been. Yes. I don't know. Didn't see it. I think he's on dry tyres now. Jake Slayer also in for another set of mediums. Dropping those two right to almost the very back of well, Jake Kelly's been lapped, so we're quite very back in the field. But Safety car be out for another couple more laps because, of course, the field has to catch up before the safety car is permitted to leave the circuit. We are about halfway through the race. PBE, Vice Sheng, Jay Bradfield, and British Giant are your top 3, but there's still half of the race to go. And we've already seen people bidding it in the Scarvey, so. Safety car still staying out. Yep, nothing interesting. Yes, there is a Discord. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, do give us a follow and do enjoy joining the Discord. So who knows, maybe I'll be talking about you next week in Formula 2. PBE. Yeah, oh yeah, follow the Twitter as well, because we post stuff like very meaningful stuff that are like very important. So yes, anyone on the soft tyres. Oh, yeah, interest line from Gino there, cutting the first chicane. Just waiting for Mr. Rage to catch up to the very back, which we'll do this lap, because of course safe car goes very slowly, and the rest of the field is not going very slowly. I love the sound those cars make. Thank you so much, thanks for the 100 bits. Okay, if you've got hours, but you shouldn't be focusing on the racing. Alas, you cannot. think the safety car's been coming in this lap. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. No, they might actually have a lap of racing. Might be showed by another safety car. Sheng going alongside the safety car, showing the safety car that he needs a bit more speed if he wants to be happy. Safety car is not coming in this lap, and if it is, it's going to be a very late call. Nope, safety car is staying out yet another lap. Eternal joy. I think Jake the Slayer is catching up yet to the safety car. He is as that gap going shorter and shorter. Let's have a little position changes because why not? So Vice Sheng up 13, Bradfield up 15. So the guys starting in 14th and 17th, both the first and second now. Biggest loser is Jake the Slayer. Most others have more or less stayed where they are. There's still a bit of front wing on the track, so that's a bit concerning. As for penalties, 3 for Yash, 5 for Tuna, 5 for Han, and 5 for Mr. Rage. There you go. Need anything else? No. Yeah, Sheng is Sheng's seen a Mercedes in front of him and thought, oh god, we're actually in a Formula 1 race, and is now trying to race the safety car. It's imperative for Sheng to get good at launch out the parabolica on the restart, because of course that is a long straight and there will be a lot of slipstreaming, so Bradfield needs to seize on the opportunity he will be given to lunge up the inside into turn 1. Giant as well. All these guys here, Yash especially, he needs a very good run out of parabolica and might actually get a very nice push. Safety car is in this lap, excellent. We will have a little bit of racing. Right, here we go. We'll go to on board Bradfield. Sheng weaving a lot. Sheng wants those tyre temps up because, of course, that long back straight will get them freezing cold. So I'll be surprised if we see a few people just sliding into the back of others. Cold brakes, cold tyres. Of course, Sheng gets to decide when he wants to go. Someone's like IndyCar, they're going 2 by 2 on the restart. Sheng is waiting. He does not want any of these guys to get a tow, and he has gone. British Giant on the outside, and look, you can see Sheng is trying to break the tow from Bradfield, and there's Han is gone. Han and Mr. Vader have gone. I don't know what happened there. There's the yellow flag, and Siege going on the outside of... No, Bishop and Siege having a ding-dong. Vince does... Oh, and Siege is gone. Siege is round and tumbling down the order. British Giant, and he's that is Keza. Keza is up there. Jesus Christ. Might have finally found something he can drive. Who knows, maybe he has. Yash will watch these two with avid interest as DJ gets right up the arse of Yash in that Charouz car. Charouz is coming in 6th and 7th. Yash, of course, with that better exit on those soft tyres. Not yet able to take advantage. British Giant sliding it through Lesmo 1. Out front, though, Sheng already broken DRS. Slippery Tuna and Jake the Slayer, I think both have some form of damage. Slippery Tuna's looked slippery all weekend long. I will hit up the back. I didn't see it, sadly. It just sort of happened. Siege, there is Cody, of course, who has ghosted. He's a lap down as Sheng gets 3 seconds. That could be crucial to work out who wins this Italian Grand Prix. Anyone can do it, apart from maybe Yash. Oh, and Sheng's gone. Sheng's put it in the wall. Commentators curse anyone? And there's a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car has been deployed. Will it go to a full one? Please don't say it goes to a full safety car. If you have 3 safety cars in a 15 lap race, I'm going to cry. I will cry unapologetically on stream. Car still currently under effect. Yash closing up the back of British Giant. He's got to be careful not to get under the Delta, because if he does, it will be a drive through, and that will be paid to points. And British Giant does get a drive through penalty. Who else got a drive? Oh, and Yash is in the grass. So Yash got a drive through. Oh my god, the top 3 have all got drive throughs. DJ Death Dragon now effectively the race leader. Oh my god. DJ now effectively the race leader. Yash has a drive-through, British Giant has a drive-through, Keza and Bradfield all have drive-throughs. It's not broken at all. Bradfield is not going to win because if he flicks the penalties, they've all got drive-through penalties. There's a yellow flag and Menace Max has gone now. Oh, and Siege has got involved as well. This is now Battle Royale. Welcome to the stream, Chris Allen. You are 869. Christ almighty. So, DJ Death Dragon now effective race leader. Bad Peso second. Paige Baguette currently third, but Jake the Slayer will be hunting her down. That is for sure. I can't believe that. Jesus. DJ on the back of British Giant as Siege gets past Slippery Tuna. Slippery Tuna's round. Slippery Tuna's round. Christ almighty. Into the pits goes Bradfield, into the pits goes Keza, into the pits goes British Giant, and Bradfield also gets 5 seconds now for speeding in the pit lane. Yash also saving his drive-through, and also getting 3 seconds in the pit lane. So, top 3, DJ, Bad Peso, and it will be Paige. But Jake the Slayer is over her back, so that may not stay there for long. So DJ leads the race, well clear of everyone else. Here comes Jake up the inside of Paige. He has no front wing. I feel like that's not quite correct. He does appear to have a lot of understeer, but he's still driving, I think. I'm very confused that does he actually have no front wing? It does not look like he has any front wing whatsoever. How is he up in third? He literally has no front wing. What? What? It's kind of embarrassing for Paige to get past by a guy that has no front wing, but then again, there's nothing different for that. Jake now coming down the back straight. Oh, and his teammates going to have DRS on him. Carlin's do swap positions. Siege up into third. Oh yeah, Jake definitely has wing damage. Definitely, he's not hitting any of these corners at all. Lap 13, student to begin. DJ Death Dragon, your race leader. Bad Peso second. Siege is third. Jake Slayer fourth. Paige fifth. Sippy Tuna nearly beating it in sixth. Bradfield seventh, and Keza is eighth as DJ sets the fastest lap of the race at 1:30.4. There is a yellow flag in Ascari, and it is Bradfield. Bradfield has put it in the wall. Bradfield is put it in the wall, and that pushes Yash now up to 9th. Oh, that's cool. Look, 13, lap 12, doesn't cross the line yet. That's a pretty cool game. Shame this game is not actually that fixed, but I mean... So Shuna now picks up another 3-second time penalty, and Yash does put it into the pits. That could be a fastest lap attempt from the British driver. Scottish claimed another victim. It did indeed, Dylan. I'm not surprised if we claimed one more for the end of the race. Who was that? That was Cody getting out of the way of those blue flags. Cody at the moment is on course to get points. A single one at that, but it is points. DJ survives Ascari. How does Bad Peso do through the Ascari section? He also survives the Ascari section. Siege in that car, and does he survive Ascari? He does. Now Jake's turn to survive Ascari. Well, he's going very slowly, so it's very hard for him to put it in the wall at Ascari. Paige also survives Ascari, sadly. And Slippy Tuna and Keza now having a fight into Ascari, as Slippy Tuna now goes horribly wide. And DJ sets on fire up the race. Gosh, that's not a big coincidence. Oh, okay, as Tuna goes very wide. Giant now on the back. Yash and Cody as Siege now sets the fastest lap of the race in third position. It's 8 seconds off the leader, so I don't think it's going to make much of a difference regardless. Yash is nearly putting it in the wall. Yash doing Yash things. So let's look at the closest. British Giant and Slippy Tuna now the closest on track, and Jesus Christ, that could get hairy very quickly. Oh, yellow flag, and there goes Yash. Yash has been claimed by Scarby. Giant and Slippy Tuna now are still the closest on track. Slippy Tuna on the back. Oh, he's had a little snap. British Giant was saving himself for a later attempt to do the second Lesmo. They go up into the GRS zone. They go. British Giant on the back of Slippy Tuna. Which way is Slippy going to go? Into a sky again. He lost the position the last lap on this piece of track. And he is into 7th position. It is at British Giant. DJ on his final lap of the race. Let's see, check another fast lap of the race. Is the race over? No. We now wait for the final lap to commence. Slippy Tuna is all over the shop. As Vice Cheng has left the session, it will be DJ at the moment who will take the win. Well, saying that, I've commentated Curse literally about half the field out at this point, so I'll try not to commentate Curse DJ yet again. I said last year he was my favourite. Last season he was my favourite to win Division 2. He didn't quite win the Division 2 title. He was the title winner in F2 last year or last season. I picked him for the favourite is this season. He didn't have a good race at Hungary. He only got, I think, 6th in qualifying today, but he has kept his nose out of danger the entire race. He's been quick, not the quickest, but he's been quick. He's done what DJ does best. He sits in the corner, waits for everyone to take themselves out, and he comes through to take the points. He's going to take all 25 of them here today in this race. Well, DJ Death Dragon, he had a great race. Bad Peso will be clapping himself on the back for getting second. Siege close to second. Take the Slayer somehow in 4th with no front wing. Paige is just being Paige. Keza on the closing into her. British Giant, Slippy Tuna and Cody still to go, but DJ comes up to the line and claims his first win of the season here in Formula 2. Bad Peso, an excellent drive from himself in the second place car. It is a Trident 1-2. Siege comes home in 3rd. Jake the Slayer still with no front wing. And the British Giants crashed on the last lap at Ascari. Jake the Slayer comes out of the final corner to claim 4th. It's going to be a drag race between Paige and Keza to the line. Paige won't win it this time. As Keza sets the last lap of the race, and we just wait now for Slippery Tuna as he comes around the Parabolica for the last time, the last driver to finish the race. Not quite because Cody got 9th, but oh well. Up to the line goes Slippery Tuna, and he comes home in 7th position, and that is the end of the F2 race here. Of course, top 3 are all going to be invited into the commentary box to have a chit chat. I think DJ will be pretty happy with that. Bad Peso gets driver of the day. Fair enough. Between him and DJ, if you ask me, but I came 4th with no wing. I know, Jake, you did amazingly well. You beat Paige, who had a full front wing, and several other drivers who had full front wings, so massive well done. Safety car. Right, I know DJ's in the commentary box. I think Bad Peso is, but I'm not sure about. I think Siege is. I think he was added last week. So DJ Death Dragon is your race winner. Bad Peso 2nd and Siege 3rd. Jake Slayer comes home 4th with no front wing. Paige is 5th. Keza 6th. And Slippy Tuna 7th. British Giant was 8th, although he did crash on the last lap. Cody 9th and Yash 10th. Again, crash, but still got the point. Bradfield is 11th, Menace 12th, Sheng 13th, Rage 14th, Han 15th, Storyline 16th, Pricey 17th. The bottom, well, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 DNFs. Not bad, not bad. So the weekend, as you see, DJ takes the most points, although Keza still gets a fair amount for the fastest lap. 8 points and then 4 points for pole. There you go. I will now see. I know DJ and Bad Peso are in the commentary box. A couple of minutes. There we go, we're both back. race. That was a great race, actually. I will see what is next week's track. I don't know, because of course it is the Funny Difference. And there is our race winner, DJ. He can resist the lure of the commentary box. And Bad Peso too. Cool, we got 2 out of 3. That isn't too bad, all things considered. I will just quickly check the calendar. So next week we are racing at Austria. Ooh, that'd be good. That'll be fun, a bit of Austrian action. Without, of course, the chicane that they had to put in for MotoGP, because MotoGP is a very dangerous sport. So we'll start with Bad Peso. He did come second. Bad, tell me honestly, when you came into this race, did you expect to get second place?
Kind of, because I thought when I was practicing, and then the lap times I was doing, I was going to do pretty well, so...
Fair enough. How was that race from your end?
That was pretty scary through the safety cars. I actually had wing damage throughout half of the race, second half of the race, but it didn't affect me at all.
Oh, that's good. We did have Jake the Slayer in the 4th, finishing the race with no front wing. So if he could survive with a bit of front wing, he could survive with no front wing. How do you feel next week for Austria, the Austrian Grand Prix?
I feel like I can do pretty well in that too. Hopefully we can get a pretty good result, especially this 1-2 today.
The 1-2, very it's obviously a solid job from you both. So yeah, well done, Peso. Great drive from you. Much congratulations, and of course, good luck next week at Austria. Now we move on to reigning champion and the guy I didn't really peg to get the win today. No offense, DJ. How was that from your end?
I didn't expect it either. It went really well, actually. Not much to say. It went really well. Didn't expect to get first, but I knew I would be up there. But yeah, made some risk at some point, which really helped me a lot. And I don't know how I did it. Because the last virtual safety car, I was pretty much beside Jesper into turn 1, and the exact moment when the virtual was gone, I passed him. So it was perfectly timed, and I got past him into turn 1 and then flew away. And then, of course, being lucky that everyone else pretty much had the drive-through for speeding. Don't know why really, because of maybe some people did indeed speed on the virtual, but I don't think all of them. But I'm still lucky to be here.
Yeah.
And it's my first win on a wheel.
Is it? Well done. Obviously, congrats. How do you feel next week for Austria?
I like the track. I've always liked the track, so I'll be good there.
Yeah, well, it is the shortest track on the calendar, so if you're not good there, then you've got to question your whole F2 career mode. Well done, DJ. I don't know if that moves you into the other championship.
Not sure.
Well,
maybe it does for constructors, because 1-2 in constructors.
You're definitely in the constructors. It was a 1-2 with you and Bad Peso, but very well done, DJ. Always fun to watch you drive, even if you got lucky, but you need a bit of luck to win the race. That will be all from me here today. Of course, next week is Austria, so same time next week. Tune in. Also, is there anything on tonight in terms of Parabolical as a whole? This new schedule is still fluxing me.
Tonight we have Champions League.
Championship League, right? Yes.
And
so,
I'll also be racing there.
Yeah. So if you enjoyed watching DJ bluff his way to a victory today, tune in later and you might see him do it again.
Well, I'm not gonna win, that's for sure. the guys in the Champions League are rapid.
Well, you never know. We didn't expect you to win it today, but you never know what happens in Formula 1.
That's true.
I will be back commentating tomorrow, 2 o'clock, for whatever league that is, because you named it after a football league. I'm one of the few people that don't watch football.
Yeah, I'm also not really... I think it's or League 1 or League 2.
I think it's legal. I don't know. Either way, I'll be back 2 PM British summer time, and then there's another one also on a Sunday. I really need to actually try and work out what divisions and leagues at what time. Either way, I'll be back definitely 2 o'clock BST, unless I get called to the doctors, but I shouldn't do. Let's hope. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the follow. We did get a follow today. Thank you for the bits from Swanshanks and Wilson or Bradfield, one or the other. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow, but don't forget to tune in later, and I'll catch you all next time.